back to part 2.
Moving cones, making it more difficult. Okay, so bypass between these two cones, basically a highway down. No one better be taking it out. Hardest right here between these two cones. Look at that sheer drop there. Medium between those two cones, and that's what they're kind of working at right now. They don't want it to be too easy. And I got this guy here getting right in my audio, doing his yard work. Lots of opinions from the peanut gallery. And I mean us included. Hard to have an opinion when you don't have a rig in the game though. Here we go, here we go. Hard line first.
Okay, so this is the first guy, Michael Bassanini, up the first obstacle.
Up the second obstacle.
Excuse me, second obstacle, the waterfall. The last obstacle, short trail. And as you'll see,
I guess it's a trail.
I guess, yeah, as you'll see, it's only a short trail because of rear steer. If it was a regular buggy, it would not be a short trail. It would be all day, literally 12 hours. But this guy, he made it up the first obstacle super easy. He's a good driver.
He kind of set the pace. Everyone was kind of like, oh, this is just the first obstacle, and then, you know, some of the others struggled.
Yeah, the guy after rolled.
Yeah.
That's the guy that broke the CV.
Yeah, yeah.
And
he struggled a bit here.
Yeah, but as soon as he found his rear steer, it's just... I'm sure once you start using rear steer a lot, it just becomes second nature to move the back end around, because you can tell, right, how he just puts it where it needs to go.
That rear steer is carrying him right up this. Oh yeah! Woo-hoo! Hard line, smart line. We're kind of in the scary zone here, but we do have a really good idea, and this is a nice place to just like duck and cover in, tuck and roll. We'd be fast enough, no one's flipping on us.
We're short enough to get under.
Oh, there you go. There you go. See, we've got it all figured out. Should we make a guess at how many photos Kevin's gonna take today?
Me and Kim over here.
Everyone tries a hard line, right? All of them?
Yeah, they all try this line, and this drone footage is way better. I'm using the audio from Kim's phone and then also drone footage. That's why it's not... Everyone could just listen to my drone, because I don't want the unobstructed footage. You know, everyone else has footage from behind other people, so it's like... There was one other group there using a drone, and they didn't even make a video.
Oh yeah, maybe just for themselves.
So I don't get
For the
that.
men's.
Yeah, I guess it's a lot of work to fly a drone for the mems. But this guy makes it up, as you can see. He takes the same line as Michael.
He's a little bit more to the left, I think, almost. A little bit
Yeah, but
angled.
then he just uses his rear steer right here and puts his back end over there, and it's like, whoop.
Yeah, I don't know how you'd make it up here without rear steer.
You have to have rear steer.
Yeah, you have to be able to climb that big hill on the right. You have to be able to.
Yeah, your front has to
literally
go
walk up
straight
it.
while your back comes around, and then.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's nothing else. There's nothing else to climb up.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like concave behind that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Barely missed that cone. Just
Matt Cowhemble here up at Pinch Point Trail, brand new trail just out of Grand Junction, Colorado. Up here in my Jesse Haynes Fabrication 2019 comp buggy, originally built by Jeff McKinley for the 2019 season. He won almost everything in this car, so it's a super stable, super capable car. I've tweaked it to my own specs. Swapped out the turbo for a supercharger, so it's a little 1.4 Ecotech, little 4-cylinder gutless thing. But now with the supercharger on there, I can actually access the 3 or 4 squirrels that it has. So it's a lot of fun. You can jump up a hill if it needs to, but super capable car, lots of travel at all 4 corners. 14-inch Fox shocks in the front, 16-inch air shocks in the rear, same thing. Suck down winches front and rear. They're not recovery winches, they are suspension winches only. Portal axles, so tons and tons of clearance under the diff. Great little car. If you're in the Pro series of rock crawling, this is pretty much what everybody drives. It's something very, very similar. There's some updated versions of this, but so far this one's pretty much keeping up with all the big boys. Only been in competition a couple years, so it's been fun. Stuff like this that we're doing this weekend, breaking a new trail, is what I love to do. I'm from Colorado, been wheeling boulder trails pretty much all my adult life, so this is old home week for me. I'm loving it. The pinch point, in order to get through there, you really have to climb the right side and crab across, and it feels a little unnerving. It feels like you're gonna fall into the crack, and after seeing my buddy Matt fall in and be upside down in there, it was like, well, I don't want to do that, so let's avoid that and just drive through it. And I drove my plan. That's exactly what I planned to do, is what I did. It worked. So I'm really happy about it. So on Instagram, MattCow246 or MattCowRacing 13, either way. And then on Facebook, John Matt Cowhemble.
So, as you just saw, I dropped the drone.
Not the first time, I might add.
It is the first time.
What? I thought you dropped it out of the... Might have to start over then.
Oh, no, you're right. I did drop it before, but I wasn't even flying it. I was literally just holding it, and it slipped out of my hand, and it broke. But I replaced the case.
Yeah, the only time you have ever had any sort of big crashes with it is when it's not actually in the air.
I've never crashed it flying. Yeah, and as you can see, I went to launch it, and it just kind of and I thought I didn't know what it was gonna do, so I went to catch it, but I literally just kind of like, that's $1,000.
I did not think that we caught on camera. I can't believe that
you got it.
We caught it. We have watched this footage 100 times.
Yeah, I've watched this. I edited this footage. And
you probably watched it 1,000 times.
Until right now. Now I'm gonna re-edit it and add a slow motion to before us reacting right now, because, like I said, that's $1,000 camera. Like, that's not.
Your heart drops a little bit, and I could hear it.
But it didn't break. Nothing happened.
And I could just hear it happening. Because I had turned the camera right then, and so I could just hear everyone responding to it, and it was like,
yeah, the people behind me were
what
like,
is happening?
Oh my god, oh, it's okay, they're pretty resilient, and I want to go, you know, you're right, because it didn't break.
Nothing happened to it. So, did you have to replace one part?
No, that's before.
Nice.
I have driven it, I have dropped it less height onto what I feel is a harder ground, onto dirt, but more compacted, right on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Out of my hand, I was just holding it like this, and then I don't remember what happened, and it just burnt, and it broke. It cracked the body, the shell, and I replaced it, and this didn't do anything. It didn't even, one of the motors is a little crunchy, but maybe there's 4.
Maybe got a little bit of sand in there.
Well,
but
there's 4. I mean, you don't, how many do you really need all 4?
Maybe I shouldn't have joked so much that that was a highway. I don't think the Subaru could have made it up that.
That lady. Oh, is he gonna catch that Tron? All right, so we're walking back, and Rory,
Literally
Irish,
walking to leave the trail, like
yeah,
done with it.
to go home.
Yeah.
Rory Irish, who hears his thing, he has a YouTube channel, and he does some pretty sick recoveries in Moab.
Yeah.
But you have to have rear steer for this trail. Like literally, you have to.
Yeah, every single person that made it up here crab walked except one of them, and I feel like they like got lucky with the line.
Well, he kind of crab walked.
Yeah, still kind of did.
I don't know what Rory would do. I don't know if he would take 1,000-point turn to make it past this point, but he tried. I condensed this video down from 15 minutes of him trying right here in this exact same spot.
He gave a great effort.
And it was not in the cards. It's not going to happen. You rear steer or GTFO.
Yeah, honestly. And he tried even after getting a lot of obstacles. You know, like they tried to help him kind of move some rocks a little bit.
They scooted a rock around. Yeah, as you can see, they put a rock in the hole, but it's just not. It's one of those trails where this is.
It's a crack.
Is a 20 out of 10.
Yeah.
Buggies are 10 out of 10. Well, this is a buggy plus.
Yeah, this is a buggy that has to have rear steer,
have
which
to.
kind of elevates it. Like
You
you
can
don't
see.
do rear steer until you've done a lot of other
Yeah,
things.
you can see you have to. You can't. It's impossible.
Should've known.
He was
Yeah.
destroying his rig.
And if someone thinks they can do it without rear steer, please let us know
Yeah,
so
call
we
us
can come
and
and
we'll
watch
come record
it because I would like to
we'll
see
make a
it.
whole video over it. Yeah.
Because I was rooting for him. I thought he was gonna do it.
All the rocks down there.
Oh, it sounded cool.
Yeah.
It's almost like metal.
I was just recording him up on the top and you stepped like right in front of the We came, we saw, it was awesome.
We did the whole trail. We saw all the buggies that attempted.
And boy, does it make me realize how much I miss doing this.
Yeah.
Not even like the rock crawling portion of it, but just the,
Come in here.
yeah, the camaraderie and the
A little more.
warm weather.
Just a little more.
Yes, yeah. Oh, I need to be out here doing this again.
Hi, I'm Jeff Bates from the Grand Mesa Jeep Club here in western Colorado, and we just finished opening up Pinch Point, the newest hardcore trail in western Colorado, and probably the hardest trail in Colorado. So I started on that trail about 10 years ago. I hiked it and it was impossible, and so I didn't pursue it. 5 years later, I looked at it and said it was doable, and approached the BLM and worked on it for 5 years and got it open. That's about my average, six or so years per trail. And so far we've opened 4 different trails here on the western slope. This Pinch Point is the newest and probably the hardest, maybe the hardest I've ever going to open. So, anyway, it was great to have everybody out here today, and I really appreciate everybody who came.
Thanks for watching our Pinch Point video, our coverage of Rock Junction 2023. We hopefully will be there for 2024, probably.
Yeah, hopefully we
I
can actually
imagine.
go and I can be with you and we can do a trail.
Yeah, that would be cool to actually
We got
take
some
the
work
Jeep,
to do on the
yeah.
Jeep and we got some life plans coming up, but
Yeah, we're gonna have a pretty busy winter, and I need to do a lot of work on the Jeep. It kind of needs new lockers. It still is using the stock air lockers.
which we rode those pretty hard.
Oh, I've used a hell of them. If you've
Yeah.
looked, if you've watched any of our videos, you see how I don't hesitate to use them. Lockers are fantastic, and in a TJ with the wheelbase being so short, you can still turn. And so
Yeah, with having your lockers on,
you can go anywhere.
such an advantage.
People always say, "Oh man, you can put that thing in, or you can mount," and it's like, yeah, I know, because I turn the lockers on, and it's like,
I know, and you know what? Even when we have the disadvantage of a shorter wheelbase, generally we can compensate.
yeah, generally, yeah, unless the obstacle is super long, yeah.
Yeah.
Our next video is going to be
Camping video.
camping video,
And probably
just-
our only one here in the Denver
yeah,
area.
probably it will probably be our only off-road video in the year that we live in Denver, from October
hopefully-
2022 to now to October 2023-ish. Hopefully we're going to be moving, but
Oh, 2024, wish us luck.
yeah, it's going to be a wild year. We're buying our third house, and it is a big step. Having 3 mortgages to pay every month.
That's a little frightening, but
It's a lot of money.
here we go.
But it's gonna be fun. We'll detail it on in this. We'll do, because it's like the camping video that we're gonna do. It's gonna be more of a vlog style. It's not, we're not going on a trip. We're just gonna go to a campsite. So we'll include everyone in, and you guys can come along and come camping with us and see how it is in our tiny trailer. It'll
And
be
what we
fun.
can fit in there, and how we kind of use all of the spaces that we've created in the trailer.
Yeah, utilizing
So
the
if you're
amount of
interested
space,
in that.
the small amount of space that we have
Yeah.
at TJ. 'Cause
And
back
kind of
at
what we
TJ's
packed for a camping trip, if you're kind of interested in.
Yeah, that's true. Some people ask, what the hell do you even do when you go camping? And it's like, what do you mean? What the hell do I do? What the hell am I not? I'm not doing anything. I'm relaxing. It's camping. Like,
Well, yeah, we're like
Am I
half
supposed to go-
relaxing and half prepping, because
do my taxes on?
half the part of camping is prepping for what you're gonna do next. And I actually really love that. You know, because you're just outdoors, you're prepping as in like chopping wood,
Yeah.
or prepping for the next hike that we're gonna go on, or prepping for the next thing that we're
Yeah,
gonna
the
cook.
next morning. Yeah.
Yeah, or the next morning. It's just really kind of about like a slow life where you've just got tons of time to make things as convenient as you want them to be. So, but come along with us camping. It'll be pretty fun. I'm excited to at least get one camping trip down in Denver. So,
Yeah, we're only gonna live here for a year and 2 or 3 months.
yeah, we're coming up on a year.
It sucks because off-roading here is, and it's probably why no one goes off-roading here, because from where we live, it's 30 miles to any trail, to
Yeah, we were spoiled.
the crappiest trail. To a good trail, it's 100 miles. And in Grand Junction, and in Quebec, and in Fruita, and in all those other places that we lived, 1 mile, 10 miles
especially
to
in Quebec.
any trail.
If we wanted to be off the road in Quebec, it literally was less than 1 mile, and we were on a dirt road.
Yeah, I would air down in our garage, and we would just drive to the dirt. And
Yeah, and he is not a person that just drives on his air
Yeah,
tires.
no, I like to keep my
So-
tires as long as possible. They're expensive, so
I don't know who we thought we were being city people, but
that doesn't work.
get ready for the country life, because
Yeah,
here
we're
we go.
going somewhere. We're gonna buy our third house in Idaho.
We'll see.
Thanks for watching.